already did my foundation, and for foundation I used both Makeup Forever HD foundation and the Cover FX foundation. And the Cover FX foundation I am in the shade N50, and this one I am in the shade N155. For eyebrows, I used the pomade and the brow powder both by Anastasia, the shade Chocolate and the shade Dark Brown. Basically what I did was I used a pomade on the outer side of my eyebrow, and then I went in and I set it with the brow powder and filled in the rest of my brows with that. So for our eyes today, I'm going to be grabbing regular Scotch tape, measure out where the arch of the eyebrow is, and then I just go diagonally and just tape it right on. And I already know basically where it is because I do sometimes use this method. Not a lot. Sometimes I just go with my makeup remover wipes and just get the fallout. Using the Carly Bible palette, and we're going to be using that taupey kind of brown shadow. It's a matte brown shadow. We're just going to be using that on our crease as our transition color. Into Whiskey. It's that dark brown shade, focusing on the crease but more on the outer third of the eye. This is going to create that nice smoky effect. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going in with a fluffier blending brush and just blending out any harsh lines, and I'm gonna actually go in with a smaller, more tapered, it's okay, with a smaller tapered blending brush and grabbing more of that Whiskey and really focusing in on the outer third of the eye. I'm going back in with the blending brush, blending everything out. Dirty Sweet, and it's the second kind of like gold shadow. Just going in, blending that harsh line. And with that same brush that we dropped on the floor, go pick it up again, and we're going to be using Radar. No casualties. Grabbing Radar, like I was saying, with that same brush, we're going to focus that on the outer third again. That way we could blend Whiskey and Dirty Sweet. Okay. I feel though it's not as gold as I would like it to be. So I'm actually gonna go into the Carly Bible palette again. I'm gonna grab this gold shade right here. Hopefully that will intensify it. I want it really gold. Oh yes, yes. This child, give it to me. You know what, guys? I actually like this gold better. going in with this shade right here. It's a little bit lighter than the other one. We're going to put it in the center with the eyelid, adding a little bit of dimension to it because we don't want it to look so flat. So, taking this off. Okay, so I think we're good with the eyes. What I am going to do is I'm going to do the wing liner, but I'm going to do that off camera because I need to be like a centimeter away from the mirror because you know how that thing goes. So just give me a second, thanks. Love you, kisses. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous. This is the Naked Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I think before I used to have the shade that was a shade lighter and I loved it, but they didn't have it when I went to Sephora, so I'm like, what the hell, let's just go natural. Setting of the eye, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to be using the bacon method only because I don't want my concealer to go anywhere and I don't want it to crease today because I am going to be wearing it all day. Okay, so now that we baked, it's been about 15 minutes. We are gonna go ahead and take it off. So I actually used both mixes of the Secret Brightening Powder by Laura Mercier, and I also used translucent loose setting powder, and I used whatever was left to set the rest of the face. So now our face is mattified. I already know, shade light palette, we're gonna go into shadow play. Make this really cute face. I'm gonna go in with the Baked Milani blush, and this is in the shade Rose de Oro. Rose de Oro. I'm gonna go in with the Becca Champagne Pop as for our highlighter. If I can get it open, and it looks like this. So pretty. And we're gonna bathe in it. Honestly, I don't even care. Just bathe in it. Bridge of our nose. Down. And a little ball. Ooh. It's not supposed to be that big of a ball. And our Cupid's bow. Did the chin, Cupid's bow. Just glow, mamacita. Just keep on glowing. Okay, perfect. Actually gonna go in with Champagne Pop. Do the inner corner highlight with that. So use the next eyeliner and brown. We're gonna buff that out with the same smudger brush. Ooh, girl. For like fall, we're always using like the dark vampy lips, but it is such a glowy look that I feel like a pinky nude lip would be so perfect. So what we're gonna be using are the Nude Lust by Maybelline. This one's also from Maybelline, and this is Warm Me Up. So I'm going with Warm Me Up first. We're gonna go in with Nude Lust. To tone down that pinkiness, I'm gonna be using Durod Cosmetics Nude.